Not that I expect to have a lot of people on tonight. I did tell Reddit, but we'll see who shows up. I believe we are online right now. So if you guys can, check out the channel on my behalf and police me. So if I don't have the screen on focus, you know, let me know.
Alright, you're on there for sure. Not really what I was expecting, but kind of cool.
Yeah, as you can see, there's like a little issue with the aspect ratio that I chose for the camera. I'm gonna have to fix that next time and pick squares as opposed to rectangles for you guys. For some reason, Google Hangouts likes squares for you guys.
Survivable.
Okay, so here we are. We are back. This is our third session playing Hoard of the Dragon Queen. Last time, you guys defeated the incoming horde of invaders that tried to take over the town of Greenis. Albric duel a half-blue dragon by the name of Cianrath and managed to win the duel against him, Cat. And save a handful of hostages that he was taking with him, or that he had with him. I guess without further ado, we'll jump into the game scene. Hold on. Alright, so here we are. You guys are in the town of Greenis. You managed to again save the town from the horde of invaders. The town is in pretty bad shape. The fires are beginning to subside, but you know, there's still smoke everywhere. A lot of people injured. You know, everything is in chaos. You guys see the you know, the mayor of the town and the dwarf that seems to be you know, leader of the castle guard, you know, running around scrambling, trying to provide aid. The people that that you guys saved are very grateful. Something I forgot is the goblins and Jorge during the siege of Greenis, you know, try to help, you know, as well as they could. For the most part, just making sure that children and women, you know, were safe during the siege, and trying to offer first aid as you know, as well as they could. So that's it. Everything is in chaos. What would you guys like to do?
Have I looted the corpse yet?
Actually, you managed to take Cianrath hostage, so he's now your prisoner.
Oh, that's right, he's hostage. Okay.
Yep, I forgot about that. So he's not dead. You guys managed to take him. He is probably in, you know, somewhere in the keep where it's safe for him to be. Let's see if I can actually.
Konar will definitely be doing everything he can to be helping out. A town being on fire is generally not a good thing.
Okay, fair enough.
So, helping fight fires or pull people out from buildings or whatever he can do, he'll contribute.
Okay, so does that mean that Konar is out of the keep, trying to help, you know, put out fires and help the rest of the town?
That's actually a good question. Are they letting us out of the keep?
Yes, they're letting you guys out of the keep.
Okay, in that case, unless somebody's about to start talking to us or something, that's what I'll be intending to do.
Okay. I will say that
I'll stop.
it's not like the mayor and the captain are avoiding you. They're just very busy. You guys are sort of the local heroes right now. Everyone knows of the role that you guys played during the battle. Everyone knows that Alberic was the one that saved the town folk, so everyone is very grateful. If you guys chose to interrupt, the mayor or the castle guard, they would definitely pay attention to you guys.
Okay.
They're just busy right now trying to, make sense of any of this.
Right. I suppose we could talk to them then. We could try to find out what brought the dragon cult here.
Okay. So the mayor finally introduces himself as Rupert Nighthill. He is very grateful towards you guys. He shakes your hand and hugs you and says, if it hadn't been for you, the entire town would have been burned to ashes. Thankfully, you guys managed to drive the monsters away. I am afraid I do not know what drove them here. We are a prosperous town, but poor by any meaningful standards. We're quiet people.
No idea why they would bring not only a leader, but a dragon as well.
I do not know why, but I know who would. That monster is right now in the keep. Chained.
That is true.
Castellan has planned for him. I'm pretty sure he'll rough him up before questioning him.
It was foolish to let the enemy live, but I will respect the dwarf's decision.
We do not want their presence to be a mystery. I'm not sure that their motives are pure. If there's something bringing them here, it will bring others. Are there any features? I believe there is a cave or mountain nearby.
This entire area is covered with mountains and places for bandits and all sorts of cretins to hide out. I'm pretty sure that an army of that size is bound to be nearby.
Lovely.
Is there anyone who knows the area well?
I'm pretty sure Castellan might be able to find one of his rangers for you, but as you can see, our hands are pretty tied.
Hmm.
Very
No,
well.
anything for you.
It might be best to play the role of firefighter for the next few hours.
Do what we can to save the town.
While you guys do that, Castellan approaches from the back and says, I am ready to interrogate a half-lizard if anyone else is.
Yeah, let's
Let's do it.
Is the lizard waking, or are we doing this brutally?
Brutally is my preferred method. But since you guys caught him, I'll let you take the lead.
Oh, let's grab one of the buckets of cold water from the nearest well that would have gone to fighting a fire.
Okay.
And
I don't much hold with this, so I will go back to the whole firefighting thing. Anybody joining me, or is everyone going to go play Torture the Prisoner?
I'm actually gonna do neither.
Okay.
Alright.
So Gru is going to be Gru.
Yep.
What about Grimly?
Grimly is gonna help heal any injured at the
Okay.
keep.
So,
so I am
So-
alone with the prisoner and the Castellan.
okay.
Great.
So Grimly and both Chad and Ward and Jorge are, doing the best they can to help the injured. In the meantime, Castellan, rallies a small group of his soldiers and takes Albrecht down to the keep's dungeon. You guys are surprised to actually find Sianrath conscious. He's tied to a chair behind bars, severely bruised by the fight, but nonetheless already conscious. As soon as he sees you, says, "Well met."
Tough, I'll give him that.
Well met, Lizard. Well met. What brings your dragon cult to this sleepy little town?
He snarls and says, "You're gonna have to do better than that if you want to get any information out of me."
Have you no honor, Lizard? I have spared your life, and you treat me with disdain.
Honor is for the fools and the young and those who die quickly.
Seems that would have been you.
Maybe, but I fought an honorable fool, and here I am.
Okay. Okay. So,
Castellan wrangles the keys to the cell and says, "I am ready to rough him up if you are."
I let the Castellan rough. I say the Castellan, you may do as you please, although I do not think it will sway the Lizard.
Alright. Well, Castellan smiles, grabs the keys to the cell with one hand and his mace with the other, opens up the cell, and as soon as he does so, the blue dragon Sianrath breathes lightning on Castellan, the guards, and Alberic. So let me go ahead and roll for that.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Now I feel guilty for not being there.
Yeah. Keeps things interesting. I should have died 3 times over at this point.
Okay, so that is going to be the following. Each creature in line must make a DC 13 dexterity save. So let me roll for Castellan, who happens to save. He still takes some damage. 2 of the guards don't make it. Actually, none of the guards make it because they take half damage. What is Alberic's saving roll? So Alberic saves. He takes half.
Wow. I assume we had time to heal after the duel, or?
Unfortunately, no.
No. Okay.
You take half damage, though. That means you take.
Where am I at? Oh, I might.
12 damage. Roll down.
Oh my God. I'm at
Wait,
1.
12 damage roll down?
Yes.
So 6?
No, sorry. Rounded down 12 in total. It was 23
Oh,
damage.
wow, okay.
I am at 1. Just for the record.
Wow, you were really low on the dragon.
Yeah, I was at 13.
No, Diego rolled really low.
Oh, that should, yeah.
No, that's a DC save, and the oh, well, it's a half dragon breath. So I say 23 is actually kind of high.
No, it's not for him.
Oh, it's 4d10s plus I don't know, a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I'm seeing the roll here. Um, in any case, he is going to try and take the opportunity to escape. So he's going to make a roll for strength, and he fails it. So you see him struggle in the chair where he's bound, trying to break, the chains and the ropes that bind him. Castellan sees this too, and he's gonna try to knock him unconscious.
Really? We're not going to try to kill him at this point?
Well, that's what Castellan is gonna do.
Fair.
So he has advantage on that. He manages to hit Cianrath, but does not knock him out. He's still struggling, bleeding,
And angry.
and extremely pissed. It's Albrecht's turn.
Is there a chance that if I assume the cell door is open at this point because Castellan went in to rough him up.
Yeah.
If the cell door is locked,
Mhm.
could he brute force his way out of that cell? I guess inspect the cell is my action. How strong is this cell?
So this is Albrecht's, train of thought. The cell is definitely strong enough to hold him in. The reason you believe that is if it wasn't, he would have tried to break away
Break out
earlier.
earlier.
Hmm.
Yeah. He needed it open.
Yep, exactly.
Hmm.
So he definitely took the opportunity to use his breath as a last resource and try to break away from the cell.
Okay. Can I drag the Castellan out of the cell and lock it?
Yes, that could be your action.
Yeah.
So
I
you
think I
drag
wanna
him
do that.
out forcefully because he's still trying to bash this thing's skull with his mace, and lock the gate. Cianrath, stops struggling in the chair where he's bound, realizing that his probably last chance of escaping is gone. He licks his lip and says, "There's more where that came from."
Yeah, probably. Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna drag the Castellan out, and I assume the Castellan wants to go to town. He's shouting obscenities and things. He just lost 3 guards, right?
Yeah. Castellan is definitely upset. If it was up to him, he would bash this thing's skull with his mace. So I'm assuming you're trying to walk out of the cells at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to get distance. I don't want to eat another lightning breath.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pulling back. I'm dragging the Castellan with me.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys are, on the main sort of patio area of the keep. Castellan is pissed. He tells Governor Nihil exactly what happened. He's sad for the loss of the guards. And he says at this point we should just kill the creature. What is everyone doing? Oh,
Kona's fighting fires. Brian's healing. Gru's grew.
Well, I have a question. Was a lightning breath loud enough to attract my attention? Like, was I in?
nope. They were deep in the dungeons of the keep. You did not hear anything. However, I would say that you trying to keep be aware of your surroundings. Definitely see a bruised up Alberic come out of the keep with Castellan, and you notice the absence of the guards that went with them.
Not to mention the fact that they're kind of charred.
Yeah, exactly. A bruised up Alberic, and
Okay. So I'd like to persuade the Castellan and the mayor. Give me 24 hours on the case. I'll have it done by tomorrow. Keep the lizard alive for a day. See if we can get anything out of him. If not, we'll kill the bastard.
He says he's your prisoner for all I care. Grimly, are you going towards this conversation? Are you walking towards them?
Yes, Grimly notices that Albrecht is injured and walks towards them, asking what happened.
The goblins and Jorge follow you, by the way, and as soon as you walk in, the goblins, start applying bandages and whatnot to Albrecht. And say, "Oh, Master Dwarf, you were injured," and try to heal you up, and do the best they can to stop the bleeding. With that, you heal the following.
And I'll probably walk over to Sparky as well.
So you heal 7 HP, and Guru walks over. As soon as I would say the large majority of the party congregates at this spot, a young.
I can come back.
Okay. Let's say that Konar, happened to come back from putting off fires as soon as everything settled. So as soon as the party congregates around Major Nighthill and Castellan, a young man walks up to you guys, limping heavily on his bandaged left leg, and says the following: "I hear that you intend to follow the raiders and see where they've gone. I like nothing better than to come with you, but in this condition, I'll slow you down. In the midst of all this tragedy, there is no reason you would have heard about the fate of my master, Leosin Erinthar. But it's important, that he's a monk from Burdusk. He disappeared last night after we fought a particularly savage battle against the raiders. A few others and I fought our way out to the keep, barely alive. Leosin unfortunately didn't make it. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and his choker, which he always wore. You, of course, recognize the name Leosin to be the name of the monk that you guys are looking for.
Right.
And I guess that is a way for that after reciting that little speech, the boy stops. He's heavily injured. He's in front of you, begging for help.
So the cultists kidnapped him.
The boy says, "I believe so."
Excellent.
Clearly, whatever they want, or whatever we want, they don't want us to find. Unless it happened to be bad luck.
Well, boy, any idea where they hide out, where they go?
The boy says, "I do not know, but I know my master has been investigating these raiders for months. I fear he might have tried to infiltrate their group unsuccessfully. And now that he was captured and carried away as a prisoner, no one knows what will happen to him."
What of you, Castellan? You know this area.
Castellan says there are 1,001 places where these bandits could be. I can dispatch some of my raiders to see where the army is going. If you
Our best bet is then to hurry so that their tracks are not lost.
Alright. He nods. steps away about 10-20 feet, speaks to a human wearing leather armor and whatnot, and he quickly runs and says, "It is done. I've dispatched all of my raiders. They will scout the area and look for these bandits." Need I point out that Gru may know more about this than Castellan and his raiders?
Probably.
Is that something you want to do?
In the
Reveal?
spirit of roleplay,
Yeah.
I can turn to my party and say, does anyone know how to get a lizard to talk? Much less the cultist?
Fair
You
enough.
don't need talk.
I never bothered with asking them questions. I just kill them.
What are you trying to find out?
Well, I think we need to find these raiders and drive them out of this country. And I think in the process, I can fulfill my vows.
Their camp is in that valley that way.
Sorry?
Their camp is in that valley that way.
Their camp is in that valley. Well, I guess we don't need the lizard anymore.
Why do you know this?
He knows.
Mm.
And actually, Elbrig knows that he knows.
Oh,
It's the little thing.
right.
Okay.
I'm here to know things.
Would speak with dead work on a dead lizard?
It would. It would actually. However, I think the spirit has to still be willing to talk. I could be
Can
wrong.
spirits be intimidated?
They would certainly be easier to persuade.
Yeah, definitely. But
So I think they would answer, but it says the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer. If you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy.
aha.
so
we probably count as enemies after we cut his throat.
yep. In any case, you guys actually know with a high degree of certainty where the camp probably is.
Now, miraculously.
Deus Ex grew.
I like it.
So I propose we cut off the lizard's head and walk in the camp carrying it.
Magically turn into a cultist and lead you through the town.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
I considered killing you.
So right in front of your eyes, Gru dons the armor and appearance of one of the cultists. I think this is the first time you've done this in front of everyone.
No, I led them through the town.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how we
true.
snuck there. Yeah.
I've completely forgot. So no one is surprised by the fact that you can do this.
I'm still unnerved by it. It makes me very uncomfortable to watch.
You
I do it
guys.
several times, staring at Kodar.
So, Gru, how would they react to us carrying their war chief's head on a spike?
Well, there's a camp with several thousand heavily armed individuals.
Oh, so let's not walk
Could
in
walk
with...
over there. I will not be walking there with you in that situation.
Hmm. We have to do this the stealthy way with no light.
It's actually dawn. I would say at this point it's about 8 a.m.
Shit, I want a full night's rest. I'm not happy going for a hike on 8 health.
Yeah, you guys are not. You guys did not sleep because the town was under siege throughout the night. You guys are also, very tired.
So perhaps the smartest thing would be to rest then.
I would say though, since you guys are sort of preemptively announcing your intentions of leaving, Governor Nihil rewards you with 3 healing potions, which you guys can use. And I will remind you that you guys actually have a little stash of healing potion if that's the route that you want to go. Um, and you can always try to bandage yourself up and take a short rest if you want to. Short rest is about 30 minutes to 1 hour. So have breakfast, heal up. Gru believes that the army will probably not move until tomorrow morning.
In that case, yes, resting would be a great idea. Grimly, how are you on spells?
Doing fine on spells.
Okay. I'm down a rage, but that's survivable. I have 1 extra now. Well, I have 4 now total.
I believe Grimly used 1 level 1 slot last encounter.
And I don't think many people used hit die, right?
No.
Yeah, so we're fine. We're completely fine for a short rest.
Yep.
All right. So after a short rest, you guys are ready to leave.
With your permission, I'm going to use a hit die during that short rest.
Go ahead.
Cool. That's enough.
So does a short rest inherently heal anything as well?
Yes.
Or
No.
is it just...
It doesn't? I thought it was like
All you can do is use hit die during a short rest.
Okay.
A long rest will restore hit points and half of your hit dice.
okay, interesting. Thank
Okay,
you very
Grimly
much.
can cast Cure Wounds.
And the potions.
Yes, sir.
How
How
much
many
is your potion
hit
heal?
points is Albrecht down?
I think he's
Let's
at 8
see.
right now.
36.
8 out of 36?
Yeah. Or 8 out of 44.
And you might as well just use your hit die.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a... I guess I can use 2. I've got 5. That's not a bad... Shit. I forgot how to do things.
Slash roll space 1d10.
Well, you guys are ready. Are
don't
healing.
forget
I'll
to
take a break and I'll be back in a second.
Wait, really? You add your con mod?
Yes. When you spend a hit die, you have to get your con.
I did not know that. That's even cooler.
I am, unless I'm mixing up systems again. Pretty sure you do that.
Wait, you what? What was that, Alex? Yep, he's on mute. Whatever.
1 sec, I'm gonna confirm that
Yep.
you add your con mod.
So, Albrecht, I can cast Cure Wounds at level 2. I have, I can cast, I still have 3 available. And 3 available at level 3.
I might just do lay on hands on myself. I can do that, right?
Yes, you could.
Yeah. I think that's probably better use than your spell.
Have you guys been keeping an eye on the chat and how many viewers we have? Is it just pretty much all of us plus maybe Eric?
There's 7 total right now.
Yeah, you add your con mod when you spend a hit die.
Awesome. So that was plus 8. 16. Do I do the other one? Yes. This is lay on hands deal. Sorry.
By the way, I did set the Twitch channel to be for mature audiences, so you guys can say fuck, shit, ass, tits.
Alright, thank you for the advice.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm drinking, and that's only that you can only do on a mature, 18 and above channel.
Really?
I know we're legit. Fucking. Damn it. That's 4.
All right.
All right, so you guys are healed up, sort of. You guys are ready to leave. I would say the little boy has been following you throughout, the keep for the remainder of the day. Was there anything else you guys wanted to ask this kid? He's sort of been following you, eagerly, since you guys expressed some sort of desire to go after Leosin.
Why did we want Wilson in the first place?
So you guys want Leosin because, according to a Dwayne, who is disappeared. Actually, I would say that Tanis will probably take the role of a Dwayne. So they're both harpers, and for those that are viewing or might view this later, Dwayne was the party's wizard, who happened to be a harper, and she has a throughout the Harper network, she was able to find someone that was a specialist in crafting magical items. Now, the rest of the party, including Dwayne and Tanis, who I'd happen to mention, they are partial owners of the Fandlever mine in the town of Fandolin. The mine has a magical forge that they have been unable to restore, so they travel all the way from, the northern part of the Sword Coast to, Baldur's Gate and the town of Greenis to find this monk, only to find this mess that they're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Leosin is a specialist in crafting items, and both Tanis and Edwayne believe that he is probably the best person to help you guys restore the forge. I will say though that Alberic's motives are a little different than the rest of the parties. He's here to get revenge. He sort of knows, or he expected things to be this bad before he got here. And Gru, I have no idea why Gru is even here, but he is.
Gru is.
Yeah, Gru is Gru.
It's a secret.
Konar's along because he hopes he can get a dragon head to put up on the wall.
Good for Konar. He has a really nice sense of decoration.
Thank you. He's been studying.
Alright, you guys are ready to leave?
So we're headed towards an army. Got it.
Yes.
Woohoo!
All four.
Grimley's ready.
Alright. So
Oh,
you guys,
for the little boy. The little boy. We haven't forgotten him.
yes, the
We
little
want
boy.
to
Tell him not to
Nice.
come.
I want to ask the boy if Leosin left anything behind. If he has anything of Leosin's.
He says the only thing I have of my master's is his choker, which he volunteers if you want to keep him.
The choker or the kid?
The choker.
Okay, just clarifying.
I think he can keep it in fond memory if you're unsuccessful. And you should don't follow us, boy, if you value
your
your place
life.
on this earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, I wish I was stronger, but I know that I will only drag you guys down.
Precisely. So stay here and live to be stronger and come hunting for him if we all die in the process. Or just become stronger anyway.
He says anything you guys can do would be a godsend.
Guys, I've decided that I'm going to retire Konar and play this kid.
Okay.
Transfer stats.
Oh god.
Alright,
Least experience. Anyway.
so you guys walk away from the keep, and a few minutes after, the town of Greenis is far behind you. It actually doesn't take much in the way of having a high nature, skill to see what an army of 1,000 strong went. The
Point.
marks on the ground are, very noticeable. Um, so you guys are pretty much following the footstep of 1,000 men, kobolds and half-born and whatnot. Um, After a 45-minute walk, Jorge begins to whimper and point in, towards the east, let's say. So I am going to need nature rolls from anyone that is trained in nature.
Uh-oh.
That actually includes the goblins, so the goblins are going to roll.
Hey, I'm trained. It says I'm proficient. Yay.
Alright, go for that.
But it's... hang on. Oh, nature's intelligence based. That's why I don't have a bonus to it.
Oh, shoot. I don't know if you guys saw this. Probably not. So Connor rolls at 8. That means he is oblivious to what Jorge is trying to say. As far as, Connor knows Jorge is just trying to take a leak. However, Chat looks towards you and he says, there are some tracks that go into this direction. After you guys all look down to what, the tracks that Chad just pointed out, it does seem like maybe 5 or 10, humans, maybe kobolds, spread from the main horde, or separated from the main horde into, into that direction.
I look to Gru and Drow. Any idea why some would leave the group?
I don't know. Lunch break?
Touche.
Shake off pursuers, maybe. I don't know.
Scouting party.
That it's worthy to kill them before they catch us off guard.
Okay, so right now I'm in.
Is Tanis with us? Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, he is.
In actuality, he's remarkably docile and quiet.
Yes, exactly.
He doesn't do well without sleep. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. And I guess I should mention that again for anyone that might be seeing this later on. Tanis is the party's monk who did not make it tonight.
Indeed.
I don't know, like perception or something. Can we see like any signs of a camp or anything anywhere within walking distance?
Not within walking distance. However, whatever perception roll you give me will give you the general direction in which these fools went. And I would say that as far as your characters go, the guess that you guys just had right now are actually good enough. That's what your characters would have deduced. They either went away because they wanted to have lunch, or maybe they were tired, or maybe they're a scouting party. Everything that your party gives, that you guys just mentioned, are valid things for your characters. So Gru doesn't really know anything more than what Alex has just mentioned.
I mean, we can just walk by them, or I don't know. I could try to go there and talk to them, see what they're up to, while you guys hang back.
I think taking them out is a better idea than leaving them behind.
I'm sorry, I dropped off the call. What are we seeing? I assume it's a group of the cultists.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are trying to decide whether to go and kill them.
Whether to follow the footsteps or not. Yeah.
Okay, well, if
I'm okay sending the Gru up ahead and us following along. If the Gru is agreeable,
I'm okay with that.
as he is quite stealthy, if I'm not mistaken, and disguisable. What am I saying?
As far as they can tell.
Exactly.
Not to mention the rest of us are very unstealthy.
Very not disguisable.
How about we do this? Basically, I'm gonna go follow the tracks. You guys wait 15 minutes and then follow me.
Agreed.
Sounds good.
Okay. If that is the party's decision, I would need an eyeball number for the distance that everyone wants to keep away from Gru. Is it exactly a 2-minute sprint? A 1-minute sprint?
15
I'm
minutes.
thinking closer than that.
No, I don't want you guys. I don't want to be seen with you guys. I want to make sure that they don't realize when you attack that I'm with you.
I like how he says when he's learned about us.
How about shouting distance? What's that? How far does a voice carry?
Pretty far.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say 100 to 150 feet is going to be enough distance that we won't be easily noticed, but we could get there relatively quickly.
For
I'm just
anything
worried about
below
scouts.
100 feet, I will need a stealth roll from you
Okay,
guys.
so 101 feet it is.
Okay. So let's say that is a 30-second sprint.
Okay.
Does that sound right? I honestly don't know how.
Well,
fast
the other
they're
reason I wanted 15 minutes was I wanted to sit down and talk to them.
Fair enough.
We weren't going to attack right away. We just didn't want to be so far
Yeah,
away.
but you guys are about as stealthy as a jumbo jet.
I'm agreeable to letting the Gru infiltrate.
Go back and talk to his buddies.
Yep.
Yeah, for all you know.
There's only 5 of them. If I can kill a captain on my own, I think the 3 of us can kill 5. 5 grunts, 5 humans, 5 kobolds.
All right, well, we'll give him a minute or two of waiting, and then we'll wait about 120 feet off or so.
Okay. Gru.
Yep.
After walking for a few minutes, you get to a, crudely made camp where you see the following. Give me a second. I'm in the wrong layer. There we go. So you guys should be able to see more or less what's going on. You see a group of cultists who are making supper by a bonfire. And more or less next to them, there is a group of kobolds who seem to also be waiting for supper. As far as you know, this is actually normal behavior within the cult of the dragon, where, the humans and the higher races think that for some reason they lead the kobolds, and the kobolds, sort of pretend to be led by them, though they really don't obey, any commands given by the humans, or in anything. It's more of a pretend hierarchy than anything else. You walk
Plus,
in.
the kobolds get free food.
Yeah, pretty much. So you walk in. They are alerted to your presence, and a few of them, put their hands on their swords and, twitch and almost draw weapons, but as soon as they see your regalia, they stop and say, something along the lines of, "Oh, another straggler. Are you tired? Are you looking for lunch?"
Yo, lunch would be great.
They say, "Come on over. We're making chickens that we stole from that town."
Sounds good.
So
Bastard's gonna sit up there and eat hearty while we're all waiting hungry.
So they're making, chicken and hens that they stole from the, from the town by a bonfire. As soon as as the poultry is halfway done, a couple of kobolds approach, and get a couple of hens, half-cooked hens, and take them to their little spot and begin to eat. The cultists start commenting on the kobolds and how uncivilized they are, and oh my god, I cannot believe that we're group with these bunch and whatnot. Gru, did you speak Draconic?
Yes.
On the flip side, you hear the kobolds saying, criticizing the humans, saying, "Oh my god, we hate these guys. If we had any opportunity to jump them and kill them, we would."
Okay. Alright. Let's see. I basically try to steer the conversation around about any pursuit that they've seen, like how pulling back to camp has been, stuff like that. But being not basically being very subtle, not to show that I'm digging for information.
I hear you. I might need a roll for that. Let's say roll for persuasion. I guess that would be the appropriate skill.
Persuasion, you say?
Say what?
There's actually deception.
Well, the way that I hear him is he's
Okay,
trying
yeah.
to nudge the conversation naturally in the direction where he wants it to go. So
Yeah.
He's not active. He's passive.
Holy shit.
He's not lying so much as manipulating.
Yeah,
Right.
that's actually a great roll. So Gru manages to steer the conversation completely into the direction that he wanted it to get it. I would say that 5 minutes have passed since Gru got here. I would say that everyone was stealthy enough, because these guys were distracted eating chicken and hen, that the party is about 20 feet from where Gru is right now. So you're all hiding by the bushes at this point. You cannot hear
Wow,
what
that's-
Gru is saying, but everyone is theoretically, positioned in case that something did happen. Okay, back to Gru in the
Excellent.
conversation.
Okay.
They said, "Well, it's not like I'm a soldier or anything, but the march back to camp is pretty much going as I expected. See, I'm a little chubby, and I burn a lot of calories, so I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to make it with the main group. That's why I decided to steal me a couple chickens, just in case, I got hungry halfway there and decided to take a snack. My friends and I, thought the same. And these kobolds, they're, I don't know what to call them. Did you call them runts? They're the runt of the pack. I don't even know. Is that what you call him? And he turns to another one of the cultists. And, you know, the cultists just go, huh? I don't know. They're like dogs, I guess. I guess you can call them runts. He does volunteer an important piece of information. He does say, well, I just hope I make it before the rear guard does. I don't want to get into trouble.
Oh, where are those guys? I want to make sure. We want to make. Well, I said something along the lines of, yeah, we want to make sure we get there before them. Are they keeping watch and all that sort of stuff?
He says, well, I believe they should be keeping watch about 2-3 miles away from here, close to the entrance of the camp. Anyone that doesn't make it by, 3 p.m. is going to get into a lot of trouble. And honestly, if there is a fool that happens to stumble across that road, I do not want to be him.
Yes, that would be terrible.
Ooh, alright. Well, I guess after we eat these chickens, we better hustle.
That's the plan. The chickens are done. With his scimitar, one of them cuts Gru half a chicken and gives it to Gru for Gru to do whatever it is that Gru does.
I
Ew.
And I would say that the rest of the party is watching this as it unfolds. So you guys are free to feel in any way that you guys want to feel. And by the way, if you guys want to intervene at any point, feel free to tell me. To tell me so.
I'm all for letting the Gru do his brewing and not getting in another fight today.
Who are you and what have you done with Ulbrich?
Ulbrich's tired. Ulbrich got hit by lightning 2 hours ago.
Are we far enough away that if we kind of talk quietly amongst ourselves that we won't draw attention?
I don't know. Are you guys?
Can we back up from the 20 feet that you had us at?
Yes, yes, you can. You guys can stealthily back up
Let's
while
do
they
that
eat.
first. Yeah, I'm all for retreating and pulling back and awaiting Gru's report.
All right.
I don't want to provoke a 1,000-strong army.
Well, it sounds like there's a rear guard up ahead that will let the army know if we come up that way. We'll have to find a way that doesn't involve the road.
And we have to wait for Gru to tell us that.
Oh, we didn't hear that?
No, you did not hear that.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah.
So, Gru, you're eating chicken.
Can you say that anytime he's idle? Gru, you're eating chicken.
I should write a bot or something like that every time Alex go AFK.
Gru's eating chicken.
How many viewers do we have right now? We have...
I saw a peak of 9.
5 currently.
Yeah, 5
Okay.
currently.
Hello, viewers.
So, Gru, what do you do?
He
Alex?
may be muted or AFK.
I think his... Yeah, I think he's muted.
Very well. I'll be right back as well.
Sounds good. I guess I'll take a second break and I'll be right back in a second.
Sorry about that. There was a phone call.
Welcome back.
Alright, the DM is back.
So I'm sitting there with a cultist eating the chicken. I don't know what the party's doing.
You do not.
I'm assuming they'll eventually just get bored of the attack.
Well, usually that's a fairly safe assumption. We were waiting for our advanced scout.
I'm not leaving. That would blow my cover.
Just come find us and say you have say you have to take a leak and come find us or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'll allow that, but that's a fair bit of metagaming.
He's a spy. He's got to know ways of getting around.
I was actually thinking about something like that. Okay. So you guys are just pretending to be bushes somewhere around here.
At this point, they're already farther away than pretend to be bush distance.
Which is good, because I'd hate to have you make your cover perfect and piss on us.
I suppose. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna like leave very far from camp if they're not close. I don't think they'll even notice me. Where did the party go? Well, I don't even know. Okay, so I'm gonna walk in a direction. So I'm gonna tell them, yeah, bathroom break, and
You can assume that the party is trying to follow the same direction that you took to get here. So whatever steps you took to get here, you would assume that the party, which has a wolf with a very high perception and nature, would be able to track the same exact steps.
okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go in sort of parallel to where the road is and pretending to go to the bathroom, see if I can see the party. And I mean, I'm not gonna go farther than like 100 feet away.
Oh,
Something reasonable.
fair enough. As soon as what is it that you tell the the humans?
Gonna go to there, take a leak.
One of them says, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I think that chicken was actually halfway cooked."
Oh.
I will blame you if I get the runs. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna feed you a raw chicken, so you know how it feels.
Says, "Whoa, there's just a little uncooked chicken. No need to get personal. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Trust me, dude, raw chicken is bad. This one time, I had some bad chicken. I was out for a week. You do not want that to happen.
All right. So you step
Speaking
away.
from personal experience.
I was gonna say this sounds more like Alex talk than Guru talk.
Yes.
There's no role playing going on here.
No, there's...
All right, so Gru manages to step away from the cultists, pretending to use the wonderful toilet that nature is. I don't know. 30 seconds after he steps away, he bumps into you guys. A whimpering Jorge announces the appearance of Gru.
As soon as the wolf responded, I promptly grabbed up my weapon again.
All right, you see Gru.
I'm debating if I recognize him, or if I should just kill him.
Do you recognize me?
He clearly recognizes you, but
He still wants to kill you.
yeah, he's still considering.
So
Anyway.
Groot uses a consistent cultist disguise,
Yes.
is what I just learned.
I have an identity within the cult.
Okay.
It's not a high-level identity, it's basically an acolyte, but I do have it.
So the
Right.
group bringing the chicken?
Hmm?
The group bringing the chicken?
No.
God damn it.
Sharing a
So what have you learned?
I've learned that there's a rear guard, and they're waiting to do rear guard things somewhere up ahead a couple of miles. So we should probably go kill those guys.
Do we have any chance if we disguise ourselves using their leftover outfits?
Yeah, we
You
can
mean
still
the
ambush those
leftover
guys.
outfits that will be the ones we take from their corpses?
Yes.
What is your intelligence, Grimly?
Let me see.
That's a legit option. I like it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Other
think
things.
if that's a legit option for Grimly to think.
Passive is 10.
Well, but Grimly was a soldier.
Yeah, I know. I would say
I'm
No,
only at
given
12.
Well, as long as you guys are really careful not to get like giant holes cut in the gear.
yeah, you don't want
I-
giant
I
stab
figure-
marks.
What time is it now?
9:14.
No, I
game
think
or
he means
no?
in game.
It's still probably like not even noon.
Are there any dwarves in the cult? Period. I mean, this might be
Yeah,
a
that's-
foolish thing to
Uh,
start with.
Well, I mean,
there
there's
were
two
definitely
dwarves.
no dwarves among the people that Gru talked to.
I'm thinking the disguises may not cover us.
But, dwarves are what? Twice are half as tall as a human, so we can just stack two up.
Oh my
Somehow
God.
I don't
Please,
think a
please
dwarf
do
would
that. Please do that.
So I kind of want to argue that Grimly doesn't
I don't think.
super high intelligence to come up with that plan because that's
No.
what Gru is already doing.
No, Grimly is intelligent enough to think of that idea. And like Konar pointed out, she does have a background as a soldier. So, this is definitely a valid idea for Grimly to have.
Yeah, but you'll have to be careful killing them not to damage the gear badly, and dwarf sizes are not available.
Well, they could be kobolds. Really fat kobolds.
With beards.
I didn't say it was a perfect plan. Konar's not exactly an intellectual powerhouse either.
We'll call that plan.
Hey, I have an idea. How about Gru can go back and spill something on their outfits.
That is
And then have them take it off to dry out.
a,
And then we ambush them.
okay. And anyway, somewhere around this point in time, I start heading back towards camp because it's probably been more than a minute.
Yes.
So you guys either attack or I'm staying with them and eating chicken.
And with those words, Gru's disappeared.
Sheesh. I like that plan.
The chicken plan?
No, the jumping in and
The
killing
stacking
them all
dwarves?
plan.
I like the
And
stacking
the
dwarves.
stacking dwarves plan. That part amuses me too.
Oh my god, I'd really want you guys to try that one out.
I'm against that plan on general sanity.
Well, you wanted to
General
kill
Sanity has
Guard
never had a
anyway.
position of power at this table, let's be honest here.
You want to kill the rear guard anyway. You might as well have a laugh before you do it.
And we can catch them off guard. I mean, get like a surprise attack in or something. If we're in disguises. Or if we're in really bad disguises, we can still throw them off.
Alright.
I vote
time
we
I
at
try to
least
do
kill these
something.
guys now.
Well, I am sorry for trying to railroad you guys along, but Gru left. He is
Yep.
already eating chicken with the cultists.
Mhm.
Right. So we figure we've got a couple minutes to deliberate amongst ourselves and decide if we want to attack before they pack up and move along.
Yep.
Oh, there's 3 of us. Konar wants to fight. What say you, Grimly?
Grimly is itching for a fight as well.
Okay.
And I guess we're going to bash some skulls in.
Alright. I will say that you guys get to the same positions in which you were before. So I will try to go ahead and place your tokens. And you guys can go ahead and, you know, position them accordingly. So here we have Gru, that black square. Elbrick. Actually, Albert's token is a little big. Let me shrink him. Elbrick,
I'm not seeing tokens.
Grimly.
Me neither.
Nor am I.
Oh shoot! I'm dropping them in the wrong layer.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Layers. Token layer. There you guys go. Grimly and Konar, whose token is gigantic.
Sorry. I swear I'll make one eventually. Alright.
Actually, I really like the token you have right now. Am I missing something? Someone? No. That's it.
The only problem is we do not have control. Or I do not have control.
Okay. Okay. Let me... Yeah, I think you do not have control, because for some reason, I see... David.
Thank you.
Controlled by Brian S. And... Gru.
I'm over here.
Can you control your token? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Those of you who are not Gru, you see the following. The humans are busy eating chicken. Their swords are stacked against one of the bushes. The kobolds do have their swords on their belts, but they're also busy eating chicken. As far as the conversation goes, those of you that speak Draconic, you know, hear that the kobolds are complaining about the humans, while the humans are busy eating chicken. You guys have successfully managed to get close enough to the point that if you guys want to, you guys will probably get a round where the entire group will be surprised.
Fantastic.
So,
you guys have set up an ambush.
which can you indicate which bush the swords are resting against?
Sure thing. Let me
So,
say
if we have a
that
chance.
the bush are... they're over here.
Got it. So we've got the kobolds are immediately armed, but there's 4 of them, and they're not as
That's the chicken fire.
That's awesome. Completely distracted.
So I think maybe one of us can try to stealthily make our way to that bush and take the swords, hide them, whatever.
You are drastically overestimating all of our stealth abilities.
And then you are the stealthiest. Don't you have a dex of +1?
I like to gamble in this game.
Well, I think if we attack here, Gru will probably have the sense of thought to grab
Pick
the
up
sword
kobolds.
before they do.
We would hope so, but he might be too busy eating chicken.
That's true, but there's only so much we can do. Did you mean to put that guy there?
Yes, that's Jorge.
No, this dude.
That's Chap.
Ah,
And this one is Worth.
got it. How do you want to split this up? Because I can try to take the kobolds if you guys want to go beat up the humans.
That makes sense to me.
All right, let's do it.
By the way, Chappenworth go, oh my god.
They cower in bushes. Got it.
I don't like this.
What did they do to the chicken?
How can they cook chicken? Chicken is better raw. It
Oh.
brings out all the flavors.
Oh god.
Does the wolf fight? Can the wolf fight?
The wolf can fight, and so can the goblins. So you may actually tell the goblin and the wolf what to do.
So I want to tell Chopsworth and what's the other guy's name?
Worthington.
Worthington. When the fighting breaks out, grab the swords and hide them.
Oh, nice.
And then, can I have the wolf? Can I indicate to the wolf to come help me and Grimly take out a human? A
Sure
human
thing.
cultist?
So I'll tell you how Hoard works, because it's the first time that you've actually tried to use him. So Jorge has several commands that he can use. You can have him attack a specific target. You can have him defend a specific target. You can have him guard, or you can just have him stay.
Okay. I want him to attack. Let's see. How do I get my my ping?
Yeah.
How do I ping?
Just by clicking and holding.
Okay, there it goes. I want the wolf to take out the furthest cultist.
Fair enough.
I assume he has the best move speed out of all of us.
I will need a charisma roll for that. To do
Ooh.
the attack command. It's kind of low, but he still needs to hear the command.
It's one of the few things I'm actually good at.
Perish the thought.
Alright. So as soon as you whisper in Jorge's ear, attack that goblin, Jorge's head kind of goes, tilts with one ear raised and goes, huh? But that's it. You receive his command.
All right.
Okay. So
Do you want us to have us roll initiative, or can we all move on our own first?
you guys all have a surprise round. Unfortunately or unfortunately, you can only move your move speed this round.
And how much is a square?
5 feet.
Okay.
Chappenworth go, oh god.
Okay. So I guess we're all gonna burst out of the bushes and make our ambush.
Fair enough.
Just real quick, where can I find my speed?
You are a dwarf. Your speed is 25.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dave. By the way, we actually
But-
have 9 viewers right now, so say hello to the people of the internet.
Hello, internet.
Hello.
Brian, if you look on the D&D character sheet, upper right corner, right next to where your hit
Oh,
points
yeah, I
are.
see it.
Tell
right.
Egwene that she's missing out.
All right, we're gonna. I will take priority and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. To here.
Alright.
Oh,
So, you have a very surprised kobold in front of you. Go ahead and swing your weapon.
All right, and with since I'm above 5th level, I have that ability to attack twice, right?
Yes, you do.
Yes, when I may normally attack once, I may do so twice. Okay.
And again, just repeating myself, for those of you that are watching, Adrienne is the party's wizard who refused to sit down with us tonight because she sucks.
Green is busy with work.
Adult responsibilities. Wait, shit, that's a terrible roll.
Yes, that is a terrible roll. You swing your weapon and you manage to barely miss the kobold you set out to attack. He's surprised by your attack and drops a piece of half-cooked chicken he was holding.
Do I still get my second attack?
Yes, you do.
Fantastic. Let's try that one. Wow! Screw you, virtual dice. Screw you.
Okay, so who wants to go next? We'll officially roll initiative after the surprise round.
So I misunderstood who was who. I thought the guys on the right were humans.
No, yeah, the guys on the right that look like animals, those are kobolds.
Yeah.
And where the black spot is, that's Gru, and he's eating chicken with the humans.
Alright. So which one of us we can't let... Okay. Kobolds are armed, humans aren't. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really all I can do from this distance is look scary.
Wait, can you
Oh,
go
wait, do I
back?
still...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd be here, right? Oh no,
No.
I'd be here. Oh yes, I can swing for this guy.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Alright. So I burst through the bushes and I swing my maul.
Surprise dwarf.
Surprise dwarf. So I have to roll for success, right?
Yes.
What's my bonus? 7. Jesus. Oh, I guess Conrad's 6.
Hit.
Okay. So I've got... $12 on the first swing.
Alright, homie here is dead.
Okay, so I guess I don't need to make a second swing.
You are correct.
Is the clothing okay?
I've got a hammer, so I'm pretty sure it is. There might be some blood, though.
That's okay.
Blood washes out.
Go for it, Grimly.
So, Albrecht, what's your HP at?
I'm at 40, actually. I blew a lot of my lay on hands.
Alright,
Just
in
so I
that
can-
case...
He touched
I'm-
himself.
He touched
Vigorously.
himself lots.
Vigorously.
Let's see, I guess I'll aim for the one in the back left, upper left.
Alright, go for it.
I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Can you mark him? Just like click on it.
Click and hold.
Click and hold. Fair enough.
Wait a minute. Since when do you have Eldritch Blast?
He's a special dwarf.
I'm a Warlock Cleric.
Okay.
An unintelligent
By the way, every time that Albrecht heals himself, I like to imagine that every time we touch, by Cascada plays in the background.
God damn it.
Wait, what song? I have to look that up.
Don't. You'll hate yourself. Do not look up
Okay.
that song.
But
Say it again?
every time we touch this feeling,
Well, there went my headphones.
Dear
Okay, so I thought I had a hit die. Where is that?
That's almost as bad as Grimly's bonus butt pat.
So, well, let's see if. No, that didn't really work. I'll just roll 20, right?
1d20 plus whatever the modifier is. I'm pretty sure that Guru can tell you better what the modifier is.
It's proficiency plus charisma, I think.
I believe so.
Gru.
Sorry, I blanked out.
On the meantime, because every time we touch, I get this feeling.
Proficiency is 3, plus charisma is. Where's my charisma? Charisma is 1.
Looking mine up.
Alright, so that answers that. So it's at a +4.
Damn. That is a hit.
Okay, and I believe damage is 1d10.
Yeah, it's 1d10. How many levels of Warlock do you have?
What was that?
How many levels of Warlock do you have?
How many levels of Warlock?
Yeah.
I have
It's
no idea.
It's a feat that he got. It's not a warlock level.
Oh, that's even weirder. Okay, never mind that.
3 damage.
Okay.
Is he bloodied?
He's not bloodied, but he's definitely injured. And very surprised.
I aimed for the non-clothed area. The face, I guess.
Yeah, Grimly really cares about the appearance of the outfit after, she owns it. Okay, so that means that all of you guys have gone. So
Is Gru is surprised, I take it?
I'm
no.
very surprised.
Are you surprised? Okay, because
I
I
am
would
surprised.
actually allow you to go if you wanted to.
Okay, but I'm surprised.
Okay, Gru decides to be Gru.
Well, to be fair, he didn't know when we were going to be charging in.
Yep.
Well, he knew that you guys would probably be charging in. So Jorge is going to attack the first kobold that got attacked. So he's going to go ahead and roll his bite. And the reason for that is the command didn't quite make it.
Yeah.
So he's
That's
just
alright.
gonna,
Somebody
just gonna-
needs to be over here who can actually hit shit.
Yeah, I was a little worried. Well, yeah, Grimly can
Actually,
still help you
there
out.
is one thing I want to do. Is there any chicken left, like, roasting?
So Jorge rolls a not enough. So he
Good.
misses.
Hooray! Join the party.
So Worthington and Chad are going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna make it here instead of Hugru. Now,
There.
everyone roll initiative.
Why are they hugging?
Well, they're surrounding Gru.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still weird. Initiative. Initiative. Ding. Oh.
No.
Ding.
I don't think that
Hey,
works.
select token. There we go.
Works the second time.
Yay!
Shit. Yeah, there we go. I'm good. That was interesting.
For those of you that may be watching, I'm actually rolling my physical d20. So
Hardcore.
Don't yell bloody murder. It's just my macros are not,
Hidden.
quite set up for this quite yet.
Oh, and here I was about to accuse you of cheating.
Yeah.
How do you know? All the enemies rolled 20.
Homie. Da 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 da.
Oh, God. I regret this design.
Yeah, so the way that I do my characters is I use Jean-Francois' parser, which I have modified to be a little more flexible. It's a parser that takes in as input what the standard like creature block on a D&D manual looks like. And it spews out a token that I can use to DM with. So it's very useful. However, it doesn't work for initiative that I know. So that's actually something that I need to look into. If not, try to modify and improve myself.
If you'd like, I don't know anything about that tool, although I'm quite curious and would like to find out more. I know how to make a macro that you can just put a variable in and it rolls for you.
Yeah. So yeah, these macro creates an NPC character sheet with all of the attacks and all of the stats and everything that you need for a token.
Sure.
But for some reason, it's not automatically rolling initiative for me. So I need to either modify it so that it does, or find out what I'm doing wrong, which is also a possibility.
Sure.
In any case, so now that I have our initiative table ready, let's see who goes first. Looks like Konar goes first with a 19.
Fantastic. Chance for redemption. 5-foot step. No, I'll stay where I am. I'll attack the same guy again because apparently he's cursed. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to rage. I'm really mad about
missing.
Just gonna give me a +2 to attack and damage. No, +2 just to damage. Whoops. Cooper.
Maybe I should show my awesome dice.
Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Alright, so rolling Great Axe. +6. Fantastic. How's that?
That is a hit.
Finally.
And you're rolling against the guys that is right in front of you, correct?
I'm rolling against this one.
Yes.
The same one that we've been beating up this whole time.
Sounds
Or
good.
trying to, because we haven't hit him. So that's going to be 1d12 plus 5 damage.
Jesus.
Every time the one of us swings, you just don't expect it. Every time.
14 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Excellent.
Yeah, so even though I have tweaked the campaign for the level that my characters are at, again, they came from the Lost Mine of Phandelver, which is the D&D starter set, to Hoard of the Dragon Queen. So they're a little bit over level for this part of the campaign. I've tried to tweak it so that I'm providing a little bit of a challenge. Every time my characters roll for damage, I am surprised by how much of a punch they pack. Okay, so Konar, is that your turn? I believe so.
No, I have one more
Your
attack.
second
I was
attack?
going to use it on the
Yeah.
other guy. Oh, actually, I have 2 more attacks because
Cleave?
I'm enraged and I'm frenzied. Oh wait, no, I lied. I haven't chosen to frenzy. Okay, no, I am just raging.
So you're not completely upset. You're just mildly upset.
He's just
Yes,
mildly ticked.
exactly. Which was actually kind of stupid of me because I could have just gotten advantage on that attack and hopefully not sucked ass at it. But too late. Carry on.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so the second attack is a miss.
You don't say. Alright, go ahead. Next person.
Okay,
Could you
so
sort the initiative?
I believe I did.
Yes.
There's just a 10 in the middle of everything for some reason.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
My bad. I suck.
Yeah, there's a 10 and a 19, and yeah.
Yeah, I suck at math. So this.
You know that there's an
kobold-
auto sort thing, right?
I did not know that.
Bottom right corner, I think.
I see an arrow.
I don't have the DM's screen up, so I can't tell you for certain.
No, I think
And-
that sorted it. We're
yeah,
good.
that just went next.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
it didn't.
Yeah, let me go back. Okay, so this kobold, this guy here, is going to go ahead and run and hide at these bushes.
Mm.
Oh. It's the gear, the blue gear. There's a sort descending option on it.
Oh, fair enough.
Future reference.
Learn something today, and hopefully did our viewers. So he is going to go ahead and hide. Next, this kobold is going to go ahead and do the same.
Cowards.
Somewhat successfully. This bandit is going to go ahead and try to grab his sword, and that's going to be his action. This kobold is going to go ahead and try and hide.
If he's leaving my square, does that mean that, or that threatened square, does that mean I get to hit him?
Yes! So let me put him back. Attack of the opportunity.
Yay.
He's not a smart kobold.
Yes.
Diego, that's
That is a hit.
golden.
It dies.
Yeah. That's a hit in 16. Jeez.
Barbarian.
Yeah, for those of you that are watching, the blue circle is the AC, the red circle is the HP, followed by passive perception.
So what you're saying is I really shouldn't have the Twitch stream up right now.
You should not really be paying attention to the Twitch stream, yes.
I'm not paying any attention to it, but I did have it open.
Okay.
I will close it now.
No, our viewer count went down.
Keep it minimized, whatever.
Actually, let me look at my monster manual, because I think I got something wrong. Where is my kobold entry? K is for kobold.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'll be back.
Sounds good. Okay, no, I got it right. Yay. Okay, so let me repeat that again. The blue circle is AC, the red circle is HP, and the green circle is speed. So my apologies. I said it was passive perception before.
Those are very different numbers. I
Yeah,
hope.
very, very different numbers, which is why...
Unless they're really, really fast or really, really not perceptive.
No, I had to go back to the monster manual because it was freaking me out.
What, that they had a passive perception of like 6?
No, they had a passive perception of greater than 20.
Oh, of course, you have it in actual feet, not in squares.
So yes, that is your damage roll. So that kobold is dead before it even walks away. Go ahead and mark him. Jesus. Well, never mind. We'll have that one with 2 tokens. So that was that one kobold that just died. Next is that other kobold that died previously. Ulbrich, and Ulbrich is getting a drink, I believe.
Correct.
Now I'm back. All right.
Yeah, Ulbrich's turn.
So, I think I'm going to continue my path of destruction. I'm going to trust that Gru will go left and I will go right. So I advance on this guy. And we are going to swing the big hammer.
You want me to put the hammer down?
Can I re-roll that? Hold on. I might be able to re-roll that. Nope, it's just damage. Never mind. Damn it.
Yep. So
Welcome to my world.
you try to put the hammer down. You gently pat the dude's shoulder and alert him of your presence.
So, because that was one attack, can I take my second attack now? Do I get a...
Yeah, I don't think the rules say that you have to hit on the first one, so you may take your second attack.
Yeah, they already said it.
Do that again. Oh, fuck. Okay.
So you tap him on the shoulder with one finger, and then tap him in the shoulder with like your entire
I've got a
hand.
question for you.
It's like, hey,
Does the
Joe.
attack bonus... Does the
Yeah.
attack bonus go with my initiative? Or not my initiative, my roll for...
Yes. So that's 14 total. If
Yeah.
you have a 7.
That's a 7. Yeah, so that should be a 14.
And that is a hit.
Yes! Okay, cool.
I will try to encourage you guys to set up the macros so that you have attacks and whatnot. Sort of like what I do, one click, boom.
Yeah.
And homie is dead.
Yeah, I found the macro page. I couldn't figure out how to increment or add damage. So
You are a programmer. Figure it out.
okay, touche.
Yeah, I get a syntax error when I do it. I put in all the stuff, but...
If you guys actually need help, please, feel
We'll do
free
it,
to
yeah.
ask me, and I'll, be more than happy to help you. So that
Let's go
other
work on it.
bandit that just moved is gonna try to grab his swords. That makes it Gru's turn. You have 2 dead guards in front of you. Whoops. And 2 trying to reach for their weapons.
Did he leave?
I'm not sure. Gru,
What?
your
Oh,
turn.
Your turn.
This is difficult. Hang on. I grab another piece of chicken and eat it.
You killed this guy.
Alright, so Gru is gonna be Gru. Next, the kobold is going to go ahead and try to hide here.
God damn it.
You guys don't see him. Damn. Yeah. Okay, so he's hiding. That makes it Jorge's turn. What would Jorge do? I would say that Jorge would try to use his perception.
Which is probably significantly higher than the half-orcs.
Yes.
And the dwarves. And the little goblins.
To find a... How do they manage that? I rolled a 6.2. Okay. So Jorge rolls for perception, and he manages to sniff out one of the kobolds. So Jorge is going to go ahead and roll his bite.
You rolled 1/d20.
Yes,
1 over d20.
that's exactly what I did.
Okay.
So Jorge unfortunately misses, but this kobold here is no longer hidden. So actually let me go ahead and hide the kobolds that are hiding from you guys. So homie here is hiding. This chicken eater is hiding. Jorge found this guy out. That makes it Konar's turn again.
That's not the real me, that's a duplicate.
What?
Oh, that's right. You have a 7. Never mind. Grimly.
I don't know how I got 2 of me. But the world just got that much more awesome. Sorry, what?
You're extra special.
So I'm assuming the goblins are not going to join the fight.
Yeah, what the hell happened to the goblins' initiative? And I don't remember what they roll. Freaking
Nah,
A.
just have them go at the end of the round.
They're at zeros. Oh, did you just add them?
Yeah, I just added them. I think they
Zombie zeros.
were
I
they
think okay with
before
that.
Grimly? I think they were before Grimly, definitely.
Well, Grimly, this is
This is
first
Grimly's.
move.
No, Grimly had a Nullrook blast. Let's have them move right after Grimly. I apologize for the confusion. So after Grimly, they will go. Not that they will have much to do, but Grimly, your turn.
All
I'll
right,
try to be back as soon as possible.
And I'll
Targeting
be right back.
that guy,
White guy.
Eldritch Blast. This guy up here. That's my first target.
He is.
All right, let me try this again.
I'll be back.
That worked.
Okay, and then let me do damage. Awesome.
Come on. Do you have a second action that you're gonna take?
Nah, I'll probably end up doing 1 damage again. But I think I'm gonna start moving closer. 4, 5. So I'll move here next to this goblin.
Stealth goblins.
Still goblins. Did 2 of those kobolds scamper off? Yeah, we've got missing
Yeah, they're hiding
kobolds.
somewhere. They're
We
hiding
can't see
somewhere.
them. Somewhere in the bushes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
There are no kobolds here.
Am I within range of any chicken?
No, they're not. And get your heads off my chicken.
There should be enough to go around.
I suppose.
There's already 2 dead.
Yes.
You can have their chicken.
Yes,
There's
you may
4
have
dead.
their chicken.
That sounds exactly like Brian, actually. Desperately searching for chicken.
But it counts as an action to pick up chicken.
Yes. No, that's probably a free action.
I don't think there's any within reach of you.
Yeah, there is a. You'd have to move closer to the fire. The fire is
Yeah,
right
you're like like 10 feet
I
away
am
from chicken.
sorry. Did you just roll a 1?
Yeah, I did 1 damage.
1 damage.
Is he bloody yet?
Yes.
Unfortunately, he is not. And I apologize for stepping out. My bladder was full.
How dare you?
So, Chad and Worthington. I think they can actually... This guy hasn't gone yet quite. So I think they can actually make it to the swords before that guy manages to grab it. So that's it for them. They move together.
Should probably put Gru back to eating chicken.
Yeah, Gru, did you move?
I think you moved him with the
No.
goblins.
You moved him. You moved me.
Oh, my bad. Gru's eating chicken. Konar, your turn. You're only aware of the presence of one kobold that's currently being harassed by Jorge. Yes, that guy.
Fair enough. I will move over here and reckless attack. On my first attack, I will gain advantage, but grant advantage to anybody attacking me. For the first attack, I don't get it on the second one.
And same.
Nope, I got a syntax error. Man. Okay, not my fault.
Or is it?
Pretty certain.
If it compiles, it works.
I
Tutter.
disagree with that.
I disagree wholeheartedly with that. Okay, so the 20 will hit, hopefully.
That is definitely a hit. God, I just looked at my phone and I have a pile of email to look at.
Oh boy.
From who?
Work.
Yeah.
Kobold is dead.
Poor kobold.
That makes it this oh, the kobold that just died turn.
Hey.
So this bandit can reach his sword, so he's going to go ahead and try a unarmed attack against Chad, and he hits. Oh shit. So he does 5 damage against poor Chad. Let me write that down. Kobold that is dead goes, so let me delete him. Next, another kobold that is dead, so let me delete. Alberic.
Yeah. Gru seems to be enthralled with chicken, so I'm gonna help poor Chad.
You could have some chicken before it's all gone, though.
I've got priorities, Gru.
So do I. Our priorities seem to disagree.
They do. So yeah, we're swinging hammers at this guy. Oh, wow, okay.
Definitely a hit, and a critical at that.
What's critical? Not terrible.
You roll twice for critical. It's a little different than the older editions where you would normally just multiply whatever you roll by 2. Here you just have to roll twice.
I was actually
Okay.
never clear on how that worked. We always rolled twice.
There's 1, there's 2, so 14.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Alex is definitely the specialist on 4th edition.
Well,
That-
4th edition was just maximized.
Oh, that is true. That is true. I think 3.5 was multiplied by 2.
Yeah, I always did that as roll damage twice, but that's could
No.
be wrong.
5e. If you roll a crit, all the dice that you would roll for your damage, you roll twice.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
add any modifiers to that.
Okay.
So the next bandit, who actually happened to grab his weapons, is going to try and swing the scimitar against Worth. And he does so successfully, so Worth takes 5 damage. Let me write that down.
Oh.
Do they have?
They're good. I don't want to reveal exactly how their HP works to you guys, but it's enough that you guys can venture him into, I wouldn't say into danger, but into a dangerous situation and have them survive. But they're still goblins, and you guys are fighting high-level creatures, so be careful with the goblins. So that bandit went. Grew.
Alright, let's make a check. Keep eating chicken.
Okay. Gru eats chicken. Next is this kobold. Let me go ahead and
No, that round went way faster.
what'd I do? Sorry. What layer is this guy at? Oh, there you go. Wrong layer. So let's move him here. And he is going to attack Konar with his slingshot. So he is going to roll a 10 versus AC, which I assume is a miss.
You are correct.
Jorge is going to try and bite him now that he sees him. And Jorge misses. Grimly.
Okay.
So this guy is alive.
Grimly will move closer to the chicken and blast this target.
Okay.
You're standing in the fire now.
Fire? I don't see the fire.
Oh dear, I took it out. That's okay. You can stand there.
Fire. Chicken fire.
Does the fire hurt?
It's okay. It's pretend fire. It's just a bonfire. You can easily jump over it.
Okay, Grimly will stand next to the chicken fire and...
Ouch.
Damn.
Wow.
That is definitely a hit. Did you roll critical? I don't think you did.
No. 26 would be crit.
Yeah, so this guy is bloodied and injured.
Yay.
Chad goes. He's going to go ahead and use his spear. Chad hits.
Dude, I think you're about to get KS'd by a goblin.